Well, actually, some familiar faces in some new jobs, like in Chicago. Doug Collins, age 35, the youngest head coach in the league. He takes over the Bulls. Mike Schuler, who assisted at New Jersey with Don Nelson in Milwaukee the last 3 years, now in Portland. Bobby Weiss leaving Dick Motta's side in Dallas. He will run the Spurs. Lenny Wilkens, 14th season as a coach. He won the title in '79. Now he's with a very young Cleveland team. Ex-Cavalier coach George Karl. He is in Oakland with the Warriors. And Dr. Jack Ramsay, age 61, takes over the very young and still unproven Indiana Pacers. And a lot of folks will be watching that marriage very carefully. Ramsay is the second winningest coach in the NBA history. 785 victories, trailing only Red Auerbach. Bruce Callner reports that Ramsay still loves to teach and to coach, and he'll have a lot of work with this team that's averaged only 23 wins a year for the last 4 seasons.
During his 10-year coaching reign in Portland, Jack Ramsay cultivated a championship basketball team and a love affair with an entire city. However, times change, and so do loyalties, a fact that got Ramsay fired in Portland and hired at Indiana.
I still have a great fondness for the Portland fans. I like the community, the city, and the people were terrific. I like the state. The environment was nice. But, you know, time goes on and you go somewhere else.
Ramsay inherits a Pacers team with an impressive roster of youngsters and veterans. Herb Williams, John Long, Wayman Tisdale, Vern Fleming, and rookie Chuck Person. For Ramsay, it's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it is. This is a young team that I think can get better. They work hard. They're enthusiastic. They want to be a winning team. So I think all the ingredients are here to have a nice coaching situation.
Ramsay is the NBA's winningest active coach and thinks he can add to that stature with the Pacers in Indiana.
Oh, yes. Coaching is still a vital part of my life.
This is Bruce Callner for the NBA Today.
Well, numbers and statistics, they're certainly important to all coaches. They check the stat sheets at halftime and after the game. How many wins can they get in the season? How big is the contract? But right now for Utah Jazz head coach Frank Layden, the number that matters the most is the one that he sees when he steps on a scale. Here's Jim Gray.
He's regarded as one of the finest coaches in the NBA, but he has also always been subject to public abuse.
One guy hollering at me last year in Sacramento, "Hey, Layden, look at how fat you are. How do you get around? Look at your clothes. Look at this, you know." I said, "Hey, I may be fat." I said, "but I'm not dumb. I didn't pay to get in here and watch this."
And although he's always been able to make light of his appearance, beneath it all, he's very envious of others.
I'm jealous of John McLeod and Pat Riley. You know, they're good-looking like I am. They're Irish like I am. But I can't get into the nice suits like they wear. Maybe someday I will be able to.
So finally, at long last, Frank Layden is taking steps to accomplish that.
They're sentencing people here.
Layden's sentence to the Pritikin Longevity Center was handed down by the Utah Jazz management. They convinced him that he was a walking time bomb, about to explode.
I was 300 pounds, 54 years old, in a very stressful job, and I've kind of thought this way, that I've gotten a second chance. I know that sooner or later I would have had a heart attack. I think the important thing is the club thought enough to do it. I'm sure there was a lot of fans out there that were saying, "Put more weight on and get rid of this guy." You know what I mean? They're probably saying, "Layden, get fatter."
Layden's obesity has been a source of humor for both himself and the media, but he admits being fat isn't funny at all.
I think you're laughing on the outside and crying on the inside. Sure, it hurts.
Layden has already lost 45 pounds. He hopes to slim down from an all-time high of 310 to a lean 200 pounds, all within the next 6 months. But one thing is certain, he won't lose his trademark.
A sense of humor is a mark of intelligence. It comes from between the ears, not between the hips.
Layden's intellect tells him that the toughest days for him lie ahead to maintain the program that he started, and he knows he'll encounter mixed emotions.
And after the game, I think you got to go out and watch your assistant coaches and your friends eat around you, slowly kill themselves while you know that you're doing the right thing and you're going to live a good, clean life. And then you go home and you put your head on the pillow and you cry yourself to sleep.
Jim Gray, NBA Today, Los Angeles.
Well, Layden is looking better and maybe feeling better. Adrian Dantley now in Detroit, replaced by Kelly Tripucka and Kent Benson in Utah. Most coaches have a wish list of players they'd love to have on their team, so do most fans. Next up, we'll show you some fantasies coming to life. We check some of the numbers from last year at season's end.
Liberty Weekend is immortalized on ABC's Liberty Weekend Commemorative Edition cassette. Produced by ABC News and offered by ABC Video, this 40-minute program captures all the excitement and pageantry surrounding the 100th birthday of the Statue of Liberty and the celebration of freedom. Relive one of the most spectacular fireworks displays in history and enjoy the grace and beauty of the gathering of tall ships from all over the world. To order your cassette of the Liberty Weekend Commemorative Edition on VHS or Beta for only $19.95, call toll-free 1-800-521-1018. Ask for operator number 2. Visa and MasterCard orders accepted. Or by mail, send check or money order to ABC Liberty Cassette, ABC Video Enterprises, Department 2, 2040 Avenue of the Stars, 2nd floor, Los Angeles, California, 90067. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery.
Time now for the Fisher Nuts Nuttiest Play of the Week.
Can anything this year top what happened last year? The Knicks in Sacramento. Mike Woodson blocked by Ewing. LaSalle Thompson shot pulled down by Rory Sparrow. Just trying to feed the alley-oop. And it turns in, oops, into a three-pointer.
Sparrow was trying to make an alley-oop pass.
Honey, Uncle Louie's coming over.
There's a time for peanuts.
He's putting us in his will.
And a time for Fisher honey roasted peanuts.
Sarah, your computer date's here. A doctor somebody or other.
Fisher honey roasted peanuts aren't your ordinary peanuts. Honey coated, perfectly roasted, and lightly salted for a unique, sweet, nutty taste.
Ah, an evening alone.
You, Mother.
Fisher honey roasted peanuts. They're not your ordinary peanuts.
Yes, we know that Red Auerbach is the master deal maker, but it was not Red, but the lure of Hollywood that gave the Celtics, at least for a couple of minutes, an extra edge in a recent exhibition game. Yep, Alex English, a Celtic. It's all part of the movie Amazing Grace and Chuck. English playing 2 minutes, sank a turnaround jumper. They also went through 10 minutes of simulated play before the game for the cameras. English got the role of the legendary and fictional three-point shooter when Julius Erving turned it down. Seems the doc just could not see his way clear into putting on a Celtic uni. Larry Bird, though, could understand that, but if Larry stepped out of his Boston uniform recently, it was into dreamland, because one summer night you saw it, there it was, Magic and Bird on the same team. Bring on the Russians. Actually a benefit for the United Negro College Fund.
I had one of the best times of my life, just making the passes, playing, just having a lot of fun.
You lay back and dream about it, but if I just had DJ out there with Magic, you couldn't beat that. Because I got a lot of respect for DJ, and I really enjoy playing with him. But I like to see him and Magic play together now.
Everything you thought it would be?
Everything I thought it would be, and more, and more.
And of such things, dreams are made. Speaking of dreams, but actually hard reality, the NBA Board of Governors heard from all the hopeful cities that want to be included in expansion plans. And the league has voted to expand by 3 teams by 1990. Applicants are no problem at all. In fact, the original fee had been $25 million. It may actually go up to as high as $30 million for expansion franchises. But there are some problems with the LA Clippers' Benoit Benjamin. We hope he's at 100% for the team's season opener in Sacramento. He had a great Monday last week against Seattle in an exhibition game, but he did not play Tuesday against the Warriors. Benoit Benjamin brought 2 left sneakers to the game. The league opens on Halloween night. That's the night they put another championship banner in the rafters of Boston Garden, and the Celtics get their rings. We'll see you same time next week. I'm Bob Lee, the NBA Today.
The NBA Today has been brought to you by Masterlock, official sponsor of the NBA Defensive Player and Defensive Team of the Year. By Sheraton, hospitality people of ITT, the official hotel sponsor of the NBA. And by Digital, the official computer system of the NBA.